Once upon a time, there was a boy named Buddy and a girl named
Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, oh Peggy.
Famously, Buddy died in a tragic accident. But whatever happened to Peggy Sue?
Oh, well, I love you, gal.
When you have a plumbing problem, we're here for you. Rapid Rooter.
Oh, well, I love
The real-life rock and roll tale of Peggy Sue. Saturday at 5 to 9 on BBC2.
Now, we've all heard that pub quiz question. What do the team from Have I Got News For You do during their spring break? Well, Angus Deaton worked as a professional dancer. Yes, he's lifted his legs for money. Paul Merton was doing a show in Brighton, described by Dolphin Weekly as... And Ian Hislop doesn't look as out of place in this picture as you might expect him to. Still, they'll all be back with a new series of Have I Got News For You this Friday, 10 o'clock on BBC2.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, another chance to see and hear the results of an unlikely collaboration between the singer-songwriter Elvis Costello and the Brodsky Quartet, inspired by the many letters written to Shakespeare's tragic character, Juliet. First, though, Bill Giles, where art thou with thine view of the weather?
Well, here I am, and I'm going to talk about thunderstorms. A lot of them around over in Europe just at the moment. You can have a look on the satellite pictures. Remember, the big black lumpy clouds show the heavy showers, show the storms developing quite widely during this evening over many western parts of Europe, over in France in particular, and across into the Low Countries. Now, as far as Tuesday is concerned, still some very fine weather across in Scandinavia. Quite cold, but a good deal of sunshine, as you can see. But it's really over Germany, over the Low Countries, over France, down into Spain and Portugal, where we're going to see the really hefty showers developing. Once again, there will be some thunderstorms breaking out, and they'll be breaking out across in many parts of England and Wales, I think, during Tuesday as well. So it is the whole of this western central part of Europe that are likely to see some really heavy showers, and up on the higher peaks of the Alps there'll be some sleet and snow mixed in them as well. Some showers coming out of North Africa, running up into southern parts of Italy as well. But a good deal of very warm sunshine across in Greece, across in Crete as well. In fact, it's been very warm down in Tripoli today, across in many parts of Libya in fact. Temperatures up 37 degrees, 36 degrees in other places. And that warmer weather, as you've seen, is going to creep across in towards Athens, into many parts of Greece, in fact, through Tuesday. And then we can pick that up on the temperature map. Remember, the yellows and the oranges show where the really warm weather is. Coming out of Africa, the reds, incidentally, show temperatures getting close to 40 degrees. And you can see as we go through this coming week, the really warm weather works its way up to the Black Sea, and then by the weekend further across into parts of Russia. And although it's pretty cool in many central and northern parts of Europe, some warmer weather beginning to get back into southern parts of Spain. That's what the weather map looks like just at the moment. Low pressure dominating the scene over the British Isles, and although it's going to drift a little bit further eastwards through tomorrow, still I think a fair number of showers around it. Still some showers over on the western side just at the moment, most of these dying out through the night. One or two might keep going, particularly in the far southwest, and it's going to turn misty too as that misty low cloud pushes its way in from the east coast, and still a bit of drizzly stuff along that southeastern coast of Scotland as well. A coldish night in places, could be a touch of ground frost around, but I think most of us, the temperature staying above freezing. So a misty, murky start in many parts of England and Wales through tomorrow. It'll brighten up, though, in most places with some sunshine. There might be the odd spot of misty stuff staying near some of those coasts. But as I say, brightening up, but there will be some showers developing through the afternoon, particularly over central and eastern parts. One or two heavy ones, could even be some thunder mixed in them as well. Still the odd patch of drizzly stuff near the southeast coast of Scotland, but really not amounting to very much, with many places staying dry. Temperatures very much the same as they have been today. And then on Wednesday, this weather front is going to begin to push in some cloud and rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland. That's it. Bye-bye for now.
Peggy Sue has gone back to the past.
And now, from the champs, let's party with a little tequila.
Can she control her destiny the second time around?
You broke up with John?
Kathleen Turner.
Yeah. I know it's a gamble.
Nicolas Cage.
What the hell is going on, Peggy Sue?
Peggy Sue Got Married, Sunday at 10:15 on BBC2.
In about 5 minutes, BBC One will be tucking into a midnight feast of cold turkey, a late-night film starring Dick Van Dyke and Bob Newhart in a satirical story set in modern-day America, where there's $25 million up for grabs for the town that can give up smoking for a whole month. Well, now on BBC2, later than shown in the Radio Times because of the earlier special concert for Bosnia, we end the evening on a musical note, struck by the unlikely collaboration between the Brodsky Quartet and Elvis Costello.
This is a group of songs and musical pieces that we've all written together over the last year, and I just thought I'd like to explain the title, the Juliet Letters. This comes from a small newspaper article regarding